guys, it's Quana back again with another review. Hope you guys are doing awesome. So if you are in the mood for a romantic comedy, I think I have a movie for you. Now it is currently streaming on the maybe little talked about streaming app Tubi. But it did not premiere on Tubi. It is a movie entitled Always a Bridesmaid. This is a film from 2019, so you may have seen it before, heard of it before, but if you haven't, I definitely think that you should probably check it out. And if you have seen it, it might be time to watch it again. It was directed by Trey Haley and written by Yvette Nicole Brown. Trey Haley is most known for BET's series The Family Business, and of course Yvette Nicole Brown is a renowned actress, most known for the NBC comedy series Community. And she wrote this screenplay and starred in the movie as the pastor. But the story's star is Javicia Leslie, who is well known for Batgirl. And in this movie, she plays Corina James. She is the daughter of a publishing mogul, and she herself is an editor. And she is always a bridesmaid. And in fact, when the film starts, she is on her 13th wedding and trying to decide if love and marriage is something that she wants for herself. Now, I don't always like comparing movies, but if you are looking for a movie that this feels very similar to, it feels very much like the film 27 Dresses, starring Katherine Heigl. Also about a woman who is so often the bridesmaid, always there for others, but trying to decide if love is for her. The difference being that Katherine Heigl's character is hoping for her magical love, and the Corina James character in this movie, played by Javicia Leslie, doesn't know if love is something that she wants. She's not sure if it's something she should even look for. And in fact, she hasn't been looking for it until after a while her friends and even her pastor encourage her to begin dating again to decide if that's something she really wants for herself. Along the way, she meets the character Mark Randall, who went to college with her. They get reacquainted. He's played by Jordan Calloway. And I must say that these two have great on-screen chemistry. And Javicia Leslie is a really good actress. In this movie, I felt like her facial expressions, the way she delivered lines, was really good, really well done. And their chemistry on screen is really enjoyable. I also thought that for an independent film, the first film written by Yvette Nicole Brown, I felt like the writing was really strong. There are very much some moments of dialogue that felt very real, very fresh. It felt like something that people would say. The sequences in the movies are really well done. The montages that you used to show the more humorous moments, I thought were well timed. Also, the cast of characters around these two individuals, it feels like true friend groups. Oftentimes in movies with lower budgets, and especially movies with some of these more outlandish plots, I always wonder, where are these people's friend groups? Where are their circles at? And I've found it very refreshing to see a woman at the center of this movie and having strong female friend groups depicted on screen where they're supporting her. I thought was really well done. The film also stars Richard Lawson, who you may recall, probably now more famously known for being the ex-husband of Mama Tina Knowles, but he is an actor in his own right, and he plays her father here. Must say, didn't like him. He was okay. Didn't like the dad character whatsoever, but I like the fact that the movie shows that she has some reasons, I want to say cautious about romance, and it comes from her parents' relationship, and we get to see them talk about that in the film. And I thought there could have been a little bit more there with that, but I like to see that they actually didn't sweep it under the rug and that they came back to it in the film several times. Some other standouts in the film I thought were Michelle McKinnor I don't know if I'm saying her name correctly, but she played one of the friends, and I thought was did a really good job in the film as well. There were some really great comedic moments. I feel like this is a romantic comedy that I could watch again, despite its lower budget. And sometimes it can be difficult for me to watch lower budgeted movies because the cinematography is very flat. You can tell that it was filmed on like a digital camera. Perhaps even some phone shots that were used probably in it, because the budget for higher end film and higher end cameras probably wasn't there. There are some moments where it's really good, and then some moments where it kind of can pull me out of it. But the story around all of that was really enjoyable, and I could see myself wanting to watch it again, because I'm always looking for movies that represent Black love in a very healthy way, and I think that this one does it. I love that the problem in the movie was her wanting to decide for herself what she wanted, and not that the Mark Randall character did anything that would be deemed as questionable. It always kind of bothered me watching 27 Dresses, the fact that the Katherine Heigl character and then her sister had kind of a love triangle thing that was happening that deterred their romance and caused them to have some issues. It felt very backstab-ish, we'll say that. This feels so nice. It feels like the relationships are so healthy, but yet there is some conflict with her just trying to decide the stage of her life that she's in and unpack her family's trauma. That it was refreshing because their relationship was really solid, and I can appreciate that. No spoilers, but it is a romantic comedy, so we kind of know how romance and comedies work together with a happy ending. If you learned that in school, props to your teacher. But yeah, I definitely think you should check it out, especially if you're someone who just loves a good romance, love a good rom-com. Definitely check it out. I would say that I give this movie, based on the fact that it has a lower end budget, and it would be what most probably, it did stream, and I believe Yvette Nicole Brown told me on X that it was, but I definitely think that in that wheelhouse of like direct to streaming and VOD, I would give it probably a solid 8 out of 10. If I was putting up against a bigger budget, it would definitely go down a little bit because I would have to knock off for that. But not that withstanding everything else in the package of this movie, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. But let me know down in the comments if you've seen Always a Bridesmaid. And if you haven't, check it out. It's on a free streaming platform. You can't do wrong, and then come back and talk to me about it again. Hopefully I've given you a good watch for this week, and I will see you guys in the next video. Okay, till then, toodles.